got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark.
And today's starter, Tyler Mahle. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Yelly set down on strikes. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Here's a 2-2. And a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
This is Bryce Terang. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Grounded to third, could be two. Arias has it for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Sproat. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Giants lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Just missed. Draws the walk there.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Man at first with one gone, Bryce Eldridge. The next Giant to hit. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Payoff pitch. And foul ball. (3-2). So a walk puts runners at first and second.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's Rafael Devers.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one catches the zone. That's strike two. Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Casey Schmidt on deck for San Francisco. Two on, one out. In the air, left field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's two down. Now the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
Ball, that's inside.
First and second, two down. Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 2-2. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
That's a really good take.
Drew Gilbert in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in San Francisco, second inning set to go. Gary Sanchez up now for the Brewers. Malley, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
3-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Just missed. That one fouled off. 3-2 now. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Andrew Vaughn now. The 2-1. In the air out to center. And it falls. And that's a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hardliner makes the grab.
Batting 8, shortstop, number 12.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Way out front for strike 2. Vaughn off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, Adames. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Drew Gilbert. The 2-1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2-2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
In there, got him looking for the K. And that is a big first out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 aboard with 1 out. And up next for San Francisco, Daniel Susac. The 1-1. Misses the sweeper.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here at Oracle Park, on to the 3rd inning. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And a 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Fought off foul. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
1 out man at first. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fouled off. He was late. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if you're. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. In a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Strike on the inside corner.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sanchez now. Here's a 1-1. Pulls that one foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Elliot Ramos.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2.
Ball that
really good
outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll touch them all. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next will be the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is Devers.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Right there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. The 1-2 to the right side. Vaughn tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on The Show. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Ball to strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Jason Foley up and throwing. Smith warming up as well. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Way
Ball
inside.
3.
Gets out of the way. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. And that's in for a strike.
2.
Goes down looking. Two down, base is
next for
empty.
Milwaukee,
Garrett
center
Mitchell
fielder
up now for the
Garrett Mitchell.
Brewers. And a 2-1 on the way. That clips the corner. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
Welcome back, and they
Number
turn to a new
41.
arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Bryce Wilson.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Drew Gilbert
Leading
getting
off
ready to
for the
hit.
Giants, left fielder Drew Gilbert.
That one
Ball 2.
misses, and it's 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. This one popped up. Terang. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Brewers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Grant McCray will hit next. There's a swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Jason Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Shortstop, number 12.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. Three-1 now. And it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. And one away. Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz.
Third baseman, Joey Ortiz.
Foley measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a
That's
changeup.
ball 2.
Popped in the air, left field. Gilbert settles under it. Out, number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they still lead it 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Daniel Susak. That one misses.
Ball 4, pitches
so a
down.
leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Luis Ariz stands in. The 2-1. Over to Turang. 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Elliot Ramos now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. The Giants down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5
And here is
Leading
Jackson
off for the Brewers,
Chorio.
Right fielder, Jackson Chorio.
Well, these
Ball,
Brewers
inside.
really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. The 1-2. Out to short. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here is Gary Sanchez. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. And Milwaukee is set down in order. It's the Brewers 3 and the Giants 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Craig Yoho.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Inside.
That's inside.
Ball 3.
Well, these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Rappy coming to the plate now. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
2 down, nobody on. So now 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One and 2 now.
Ball 2.
That's
Ball
a
3.
little bit low. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and they still trail it here 3-1.
Brody, tell me what you really talking about. Hold on, why you talking on me trying to talk it out? Feeling like Lil Wayne back in 08. I'm feeling like every day, but it's 2 days. I'm finna pull up.
Leading off for Milwaukee, left fielder Jake Bowers.
1-1 now. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pad. Jason Foley won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Sam Hentges gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. And a breaking ball misses outside. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's the shortstop. Two down, nobody on. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Stays alive. That's off the mark. It's 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Another run for Milwaukee with the homer. It's now 4-1. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here at Oracle Park, set for the last half of the seventh. Drew Gilbert getting ready to hit. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. One down. Willie Adames stands in. The Brewers leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball misses down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Anderson also getting ready. Here's a 2-1. And Adames swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Craig Yoho done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Trevor McGill taking over on the mound.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Grant McCray, the next to hit. That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. To third, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
The 2-1.
Nope,
Just
that's a ball.
missed. Arise. Waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
That's ripped. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Luis Arias.
That's ball 2.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him looking for the strikeout. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Chorio not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. So digging in, Bryce Terang. Smith, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That's a laser base hit. And a man aboard.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Out towards right center field. He's got it.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder Jake Bauers.
Now here's Jake Bauers. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That catches the corner.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. Missed inside with the curve.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Elliott Ramos.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So now here's the DH, Bryce Eldridge. The Brewers leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Trevor McGill gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Grant Anderson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Rafael Devers up to hit.
First baseman, Rafael Devers.
2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. They'll throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. Here's a 1-1. Man at second. Foul ball there. Here's a high chopper. Whips it across, and that's the inning. One left for San Francisco, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in San Francisco, all set to start the ninth in this one. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Devers. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
So up next, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes.
Pitching change here, Eric Miller.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Joey Ortiz.
Ball 2.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. This one in the air. Devers. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Oracle Park. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Drew Gilbert getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Handles, throws to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So digging in, Willie Adames. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Ground ball right side. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Grant.
1 out left for the Giants. And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. inside, almost got him.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Payoff pitch. Got him. That's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.